Hello, my name is Hannah Kentch, and I serve at GloDev Eden Gardens in Jacksonville, Florida. Sharing with you today from the comfort of my home, which is also located at Eden Gardens. So I am part of the team that lives and serves here full-time at the farm. Share with you my story of who I am and why I'm here. Why would anybody do this? I actually met Tim Lovelace in 2014. I was currently living in Honduras. Tim began to share with us about GloDev and community transformation. He began talking to us about aquaponics. I was hungry for something that was lasting. It had the power and potential to change a generational cycle of poverty. And here he is talking to our class about community transformation under GloDev, through aquaponics, through farms, through these simple projects. He says, we have an aquaponics system right here in Honduras and we're gonna go see it. We arrive, it was a boys' home sitting on a mountainside. The boys immediately run out to us and they're saying, hola, hola, bienvenidos. And they start asking me, do you wanna see our farm? I'm familiar with farming because of being from Missouri. And so when the boys say, come see our farm, I'm like, absolutely, let's go see your cornfield, right? Because that's what I know as farms. We walk around to the back of their house and it's a giant concrete contraption filled with fish and plants, no soil. Boys are just ecstatic and telling us about the fish and the plants. And of course, Tim is telling us all about it. I was blown away by what I was seeing. The boys still think it's hilarious that I was the one person that got in the tank with the fish to try to catch the fish and harvest them. They're like, mira, mira, esta mujer en el agua. They thought it was hilarious that I was a woman, a missionary, and an American in a fish tank. The boys were the teachers. Little boys were the teachers. This was their farm. In that moment of catching those fish and learning from these young men about aquaponics, I asked God, please let me be part of this. That was November 2014. The first quarter of 2015, I actually drove out to Jacksonville, Florida, and I joined Go to Nations as a full-time missionary, and I stayed in Jacksonville to actually get to learn aquaponics from Tim. He offers a 5-day certification course right here in Jacksonville, Florida, to do a much more in-depth learning about aquaponics. I drive out to the farm that was actually located in Hilliard, Florida at that time. I opened my car door, it put my foot on the ground, and I knew that I was moving to Florida to do this work full time. In August 2015, I actually moved here. We have our Eden Gardens project, which is our American-based project of GloDev. Favorite that I personally enjoy, and you'll probably hear from a lot of our team in these videos, is field trips. We love field trips that come out to the farm. Specifically remember this one little boy. We're standing in the greenhouse. I'm telling him all about aquaponics, and there's all these kids around. And because we're chemical-free farming, you can reach out and you can, take a piece of chard, kale, spinach, whatever, and you can just eat it right then and there. And he goes, "Can I try this?" I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." It was a big old piece of chard leaf. He's holding this piece of chard leaf, and he's just eyeing, and he's like, "This is the best spinach I've ever had in my life." It was chard. He's got teachers and parents both there, and all of us as adults are looking at him like, "Really? That's the best thing you've ever had in your life? Like, we know better." But what is so powerful, and I've seen this happen a number of times now, specifically with children that come to the farm, is there's a connection that gets restored where the lights come on, so to say, of understanding, oh, so this is where food comes from. It's not from the frozen section at the grocery store or the fast food restaurant. It's from a farm. Him actually seeing that whole process of seed to harvest, he has a greater understanding, and there was a respect, an appreciation for something like chard. To our donors and our volunteers, every missionary that's come out here to serve this incredible project. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We could not do this work that we are doing without your faithful support, without your donation, without you. We need you to do the work that we're doing right here in Jacksonville, Florida, and around the world. So thank you for being a part. Blessings.